I've always been saying this thing that faith is not what you feel like saying, or faith is not what you feel. Faith is not your emotions. Faith is also not what you think. Faith is not positive speaking or positive confession. If you are not well taught, you can mistake faith with positive speaking or positive confession, but they are not the same. I've always told you people that faith sees the unseen as a reality. That which you cannot see, if you see it with the eyes of faith, it will be real. So what is not real, faith sees it as real. What is a mirage, faith sees it as reality. This is the secret. This is the secret. Faith believes that everything he asks for has been given to him. That's faith. Faith believes that his answer is already given to him in the realm of the spirit. Faith believes that if he can see that his answer in the realm of the spirit, it will be yours, it will be his, and it will manifest in the physical. That is it. Nothing else other than this. If you try to define it any other way, it is not going to work. I promise you will keep on doing trial and error. Faith sees the unseen and considers it as a reality. Yes. So if you are sick and you say that you have faith, what we expect you to do is to see yourself healed. Yes, some people don't want to tell themselves lies. Some people think that faith is lie. Because how can you be telling somebody that is feeling headache that the person should say that there's no headache? It doesn't make sense, but that's faith. Faith does not make sense. And for you to manifest the power of God, you have to be a child. Be a child. A child believes everything that he or she hears. Yes. The quality of a child is that a child believes everything that he or she hears. The child does not think whether it's possible or not. He just believes that it's possible. Everything is possible in the heart or in the eyes of a child. The same thing. Everything is possible in the realms of faith. So you can be feeling headache. If you say you have faith, what should happen or what you should be doing is that you should be seeing yourself healed of that headache. Don't be seeing yourself having the headache. If you are seeing yourself having the headache, you keep on having the headache. But if you see yourself not having the headache, you will not have the headache. That's the truth. If you see yourself having the headache, you will keep on having that headache. But if you can remove your mind, from what you can see and focus your mind in what you cannot see, which is what God has given to you in the realm of the spirit, which is healing. If you can focus on that, your healing will come down. Your healing will come. But if you keep on focusing on what you can feel, what you can touch, what you can smell, my brother, you are not going to be a faith man. Faith believes the impossible. And that's why faith does the impossible. So if you need something to happen to you, if you need anything, let's say you need money, or you need a cloth, or you need a bag, anything. You see, what to do is not to be complaining or shouting all the time. You see, if you are growing in your faith, what to do is to just imagine that you have that thing. If your mind can believe that you have that thing, and in your mind, if you can see in your mind that you have that thing, after some times the thing will just happen automatically. That's the law of nature in the realm of the spirit. Because in the realm of the spirit, we don't talk. Yes, in the realm of the spirit, you don't talk with your mouth. You talk with your mind. You talk with your mind and your heart. In the spirit, what they do is that they think and they visualize, they see in their mind. So if you want to, if you are in the realm of the spirit and you want things to happen, the only thing you just need to do is to just imagine that thing happening, or think about that thing happening, and it will happen. If you have ever had a vision, you realize that most of the angels, all the angels that you see in your vision, they do not talk. Their mouths does not open. If you have ever seen Jesus in your vision, you will know that Jesus does not talk in your vision. His mouth does not open. But you will just be hearing him speaking through what we call telepathy. Telepathy, that is the ability to hear voices in the realm of the spirit. That's if you have clairaudience. Yes, you are going to hear the spirit talking to you, but the mouth of that spirit will not be moved. You just be hearing what the spirit is saying. And if you want to respond to that spirit, you don't need to open your mouth and talk. Yes, just think it in your heart. It will just enter the spirit's ears already, very sharp, and the spirit will just see that this is what you're thinking. That's how they function in the realm of the spirit. So faith works with your imagination and your thoughts. So what you think in your heart, if you imagine it in your mind, after some times it will happen.